I'm excited, there's no doubt about it. We're going right over the car from front to rear sort of thing. After the last show at the Motorplex the Nationals, we had a problem with the rear end and completely rebuilt it, the whole lot, put all new bearings in everything, all the wheel bearings, everything's all gone right over the car, so hopefully we've given ourselves the best chance that we can with the car. But yeah, just the fact that we go over there and we're taking a massive outfit this time of people and our families and our crew and everyone's coming over to enjoy it, and we're doing this with you guys to show everyone what we do, how we go racing, and most of the time our racing ends up probably second to the fun factor, and hopefully we can get a good result and have a really good time at the same time. Should be good.
Green fast spin?
Green is not fast. It's either blue or red. Everyone knows that.
So no green?
Green, no.
What do you think about that? Isn't green bad luck for race cars?
Well, yeah, I'm saying that.
People say that, but how many features do you want this year?
I don't need one features.
No, 0.
No.
What colour's not fast?
Red.
Last meeting when we started the feature at about 10, we went to get to the green light and we broke a diff. When we got home we realised that not only the diff gears had broken the bottom lathe shaft in the diff, so we replaced the spool, crown wheel and pinion, and we put a new bottom shaft in it. We also found that the tail shaft was broken, so we replaced the tail shaft, and we also had to replace the gearbox shaft because it actually twisted the gearbox shaft. So it was quite an expensive weekend, but that's racing, and thanks to MH Performance Parts, we're back on track, and our great sponsors, we're back on track for our assault for the title.
We'll take 2 spare engines with us. We've got them. Hopefully we won't need to use them, but if you take them, if worst comes to worst, we can use them. So yeah, we've got a gearbox for each car. We've got a complete rear end. We've got drive shafts. We've got complete front ends. We've got a nose to take. We've got a lot of spares to take to at least put one car complete back together other than a chassis. So hopefully we don't use it, and yeah, the more we can bring home unused, the better.
Yeah, as bad as anything, to be honest. I think I was probably a little bit more competitive sort of 5 years ago in a late model, and we had a couple of chances and we finished twice. Twice we finished second. One of them we led a lot of the race and we let it slip at the end, and it was all with the driver, which kind of hurts, but I'd love to get over there and yeah, secure it. That'd be great, but I know the field's going to be tough. The late model division itself's a lot tougher than what it was sort of 5-10 years ago. It'll definitely be a tough ask, but we'll have a crack.
Yeah, for us it's an annual event that we can get to not just showcase our cars for our sponsors, but we can also treat it as a family holiday and enjoy ourselves. So everybody who's been along with us for the ride over the many years get the experience. It's all about having fun. The result at the end of the day is great, even though we'd wish to it'd be great for us all to finish on the podium together, but it's all about having fun.
We're probably the most competitive that we've been in a few years, all 3 of us, I suppose. There's never been a point where we've all been competitive at the same time, so we're all having a go. It's a long way not to be serious about it. So yeah, yesterday we went to Bunbury and spent a day out there and put a few laps in and had a great day. So yeah, we're looking forward to all 3 of us going to Warrnambool and being competitive.
Myself and Woz, we've had a container for quite a few years. We used to send it over east, a bit, and left it in the pits of Parramatta for a fair while and went racing over there every now and then, and we've still got that, so we can put our 2 cars and a lot of our spares, wheels, tyres, it's got a generator and compressor and all that set up in it, so it's got a toolbox and most of our stuff can go in there. There will be some stuff this time, like engine and gearboxes and stuff like that. We'll probably put separate on the truck, so we've got everything. We're not going to go lightly this year. We'll take everything, you know. So apart from a chassis, we should be able to just about rebuild a car if we had to overnight. But hopefully we don't have to worry about that, and we can just have a cruisy run. But yeah, it is a big effort, especially to take, you know, the special brother as well. But we'll take him and have a few extra spares for him, probably more than the two of us, me and Warren. He probably has to have double, I suppose. But yeah, you get that.
It's not cheap going on Aussie title. You'd like to be well prepared. We had to outlay a lot of money for tyres and spares. We've got a new wrap on the car, new sides, new skirts and bits and pieces that we put on the car to make them present okay and hopefully perform okay. So it's it's not a cheap exercise. I'd hate to add it up just yet, but when we do, we'll probably shock ourselves.
What are you doing with them?
Got these?
Yeah. Them glasses.
Well, I thought we could take them to Warrnambool just in case Stuart has a hard time looking down the back straight. He should be pretty good.
Yeah, so last time the national title was there, I went over there and had, we went in December for a practice run and just to check the car, you know, sort gearing, stuff like that out, just to make sure that we were organised. And we had a pretty good run. The first night threw us because the track, for whatever reason, was extremely hooked up, completely different to what it was in, you know, December when we went there. And we still ended up okay. I think we were starting in the middle of the field and we were coming forward pretty good. And we had an engine meltdown, so it was a bit disappointing to finish, well, to end up on the infield at a national title and not finish the race. But yeah, no, look, the track was good. It was good fun to race on at the time. I think. Yeah, the first time we went there, we were racing all over it, and then come the national title, it ended up, I think, taking rubber on the bottom. But, myself and Kai Blight, I think, were probably one of the only two on the top at the time, trying to get the top going. But yeah, ended up just being single lane on the bottom. Hopefully, it's not like that this time, and we can race all over it, and that'll be good. But yeah, I like the facility, like the track. Just hopefully it's not -4 degrees like the other times I've been there.
For all 46 drivers, so we don't have to listen to the Stuart's bullshit.
Yeah.
So was this a container that 2 cars will go in?
Yeah.
Just explain to us what's going on.
So we'll put 6 wheels up the top across the front. Put all our spares. We've got some mesh and all that up there with some racks. So we'll put all our spares that we hopefully don't need, body panels and all that sort of stuff up the top. We've got a spares box in here for all our front end spares and bits and pieces. We'll pull the first car up, winch it up. Got a couple more wheels that can go down there. We'll fit 3 more wheels in there, 2 more here. And then we'll roll the back car in. We'll put a toolbox and our spring smasher on this door. Our oils and lights and all that sort of stuff will go there. We've got a compressor and generator here. We've got all lights and stuff in there. It's all powered up, so it makes working out of a workshop a bit easier than just off the back of a truck or just out of a little open trailer. So we'll have everything we need.
Yeah, but we've used the container before with our cars, as I said, but the newer style cars, we haven't for quite a few years, and the cars are a little bit longer, a little bit wider, a little bit higher, so we just need to make sure that they 100% fit without an issue before we finally pack everything in. So we'll do a dummy run probably and make sure the cars fit, make sure we can get everything in there, and then, yeah, pack it properly after that.
We'll be able to make it to worst case.
Yeah, 47.
Under the ground?
Okay, we need to go to the front
No,
where the bar is.
I think it's the top. No, I think it's the top.
Look here. We're at 47, you got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 50 and a half.
Now measure the top.
Top what? Oh, this up here. Yeah, that's the top car.
Yeah. Today. What's that?
So myself and Warren, our cars, we've had a container for probably 15 years or so. My brother's an absolute moron in it. Them two guys, that's the reason I'm not putting new sides on, because I've got to deal with them during the week, so when we get the racetrack, they're there, catch ya. There you go, yeah. Right.
Yeah, seriously. This is, look, I'm trying to be professional.
See what we're gonna deal with.
Everything else is happy and we can there's clowns everywhere. Go again. Shut up. So, see what I mean? It's hard.
Because I'm planning on shuffling them two. Move. Brad Smith, move. What? About having a special brother?
Yeah.
I'm lucky enough to have two of them.
It's a long way to go. Spastics. You know, we've got a lot of stuff that takes up a lot of room.
What happened?
You know what's happening. They're getting monster trucked.
Green's fast.
You've got to stop swearing because you can't use swear words in there.
Red and green, because green is fast, without swearing.
So what's going on here, mate? All that scrap.
Yeah, just as you can see, it's all Jamie's just from a couple of metres. We clean up after him all the time. That's what we do.
Jamie, you reckon there's a spy in the camp?
Darren is here for Michael Holmes Racing, trying to get all the secrets. Michael apparently reckons every time he goes over east he's fast. Well, this is why.
All right, Darren. Jamie's just told me you're a spy for Michael Holmes Racing. And that's why he's fast, because you come and get all the secrets. Is this true?
It's definitely not.
So you plead innocent to all charges? Packing and going, wasn't it?
Done, we're halfway.
So your car's in?
Another couple of weeks and we should be right. Yeah, my car's in really easy. So,
land on.
it's alright, mate. We're just organising stuff like to make it easy when we get there. Like in that pod, we just put the stuff that we're going to use on the night, you know. So everything that we're going to use on the night's in there. Forklift that down on the ground. So, but yeah, we've still got a fair bit of stuff to get in, but we'll have room, I'm sure.
What's the go with this warrant?
This is a big engine. It's due for a rebuild, so we're just about to send it off and get it freshened up. Maybe we'll use that one next season. So yeah, that's the plan with this one. Get it out and get it ready while we're waiting, while we're doing a bit of racing elsewhere, get this started. So we can order parts and stuff.
So when you say you send it off, get a rebuild, like what sort of dollars do you think that would take, and what kind of stuff you're getting done to it?
This is due for its second rebuild from new, so you're probably looking around about 25,000. Full set of pistons, full set of valves, valve springs, lifters, timing chain, retainers, collets, bit of machine work. So yeah, a fair bit goes into a rebuild each time. So it's just due. It's done. We've done two full seasons, then we sent it back to custom, and then it's done 2 more seasons. So it's time for its rebuild. So that's what we're up to.
Yeah, we got one more. As I said, he'll have one more in his neck. Yeah, no, he's probably got one more. You get another run. Where you come from? Oh, 75 bucks. What 85? You know, put it on here, eh?
So this one you've taken over?
Yeah, this one just came out of Jamie's car a month ago. This is used 525, so it's ready to go. It's got everything on it that it needs, and then we've got a new one to take with us as well, so we'll get the new one out and make sure that's got what it needs to go if we have the unfortunate engine blow up. So hopefully we don't need either of them, so we just got to be prepared.
The one thing I've noticed tonight so far is, last time I was here, the guys were jovial and mucking around and having a bit of fun, and tonight's a little bit more serious and getting things done, and it's definitely evident that they want to get over to Warrnambool and have a good showing for the Oldfield Racing team. So, when you're looking at all this stuff, what are you looking at?
I'm just working out some right height sticks to stick the car on so we can lower it down without leaving the shocks and springs in it for the trip over there. That's about all.
I didn't tell anybody.
Under that bar. Right, I have another.
So basically you've got to change parts to get the car low enough to get it in the container.
Yeah, pretty much. Just try and put some different oddball shocks and springs on and just drop it on the ground. Yeah.
Don't show Darren working, and he'll send us an invoice.
He's already been accused of a spy. He's okay now. I think we've decluttered him. What's your thoughts on this, Bo?
You can't have two spastics work together.
You said it. You better help him, bud. He's enough for the two of us. They should make it across the Warrnambool. Yeah.
Who needs a couple of floors? Put her on the stick and then push it through.
Let's see how good you are.
We've got the third wheel.
Darren, would Michael Holmes Racing do this?
Nah, never.
It's all right here. Come on, Bo.
This is just weekly fixing.
Well, if you're knocking the deck out, it means you're having a go.
Yeah, well, yeah. If we've got results, but it's been average.
Spin, a lot of work going on the 51, but you look pretty settled, mate.
Oh, man, we're organised. We've been organised for 4 weeks. Jamie's been going around the country and doing a bit of work for DTN at other joint down the road. You know, forgets about his own race car, the important bit that we need when we go away.
So you reckon he's Hollywooding a bit too much with DTN, he should be working?
Yeah, jet setting around, getting paid the big bucks. And what do you do?
So you're pretty close.
Yeah. Height-wise, we're probably within a couple of mil, but by the time we strap it down, it might give us a bit more.
Jamie, when you're packing stuff, I guess having two brothers and yourself all have different ideas how and when to pack stuff. What's your preference?
Well, just pack it once, you know, when you're just about to go, because pack it now and then on Sunday when we're about to load up, go, has anyone packed that? And you're searching to make sure it's in there again, I suppose. But Woz is packing everything at the moment, so hopefully everything's in there. Fingers crossed.
Now, when you get to the track, it's one thing packing it here. You get there, it's going to be a little bit of a different circumstance for you.
Yeah, that'll be Woz's problem. He's going a day before us, so he's going to have to unload it all, and we'll get there, and hopefully our cars are all lined up and wiped over and everything, tyre pressure set, ready to go.
So you're saying that, hang on a minute, hang on, you've been telling me for weeks that you're not going early because you don't need practice, and now, weeks, yeah, and now he's telling me that you're going early. Yeah. Is this true?
Just to get practice.
Why?
He needs it.
So Chantel's got to work that day, so it didn't work out that we were flying during their work hours, so we'll go the night before and get in at midnight. And it just happened to work out for me that I'll be able to do some laps of practice. So.
It's a pretty good experience.
But it's a fair old payoff. I've got to unload their cars and get them unloaded. Just to do
tyre pressure's done, wiped over.
Practice,
ready to go.
practice.
So me and Jace fly in, get up Friday morning, cars are ready to race.
Fair chance is that we still on the truck.
It's a dodgy way of doing it.
So to get air into the wheel so you don't get hot brakes and stuff.
That's a game special, as you can see by the fine work.
Yeah. That's a beat up one, ready to get beat up a bit more. But it's it just helps get a bit of air inside the rim and keep the tyre cool. Who wants the toast?
That's going in my DTN shipmobile.
Shit sandwiches. Yeah, it's definitely shit sandwiches.
Don't forget, you worked with DTN last week, so what does that make you?
Yeah, a shit sandwich, mate.
Your work injury?
Yeah, just clean out the blood, make sure no one catches my AIDS.
Do you get compensation? Do you get compo?
Well, I'm sort of open, so definitely time for a beer, but.
amount of shit that you guys from DTN talk. Have you ever thought
DTN talk?
Yeah, have you ever thought of carrying a portaloo behind your car so you can do your interviews from there?
Exactly what he's been thinking about. Let's put a little trailer, a mobile interview room. A mobile interview room, and just put wheels under a portaloo and it's done.
Yeah.
in, what were some of the dramas that you might have incurred packing this stuff up that you thought that was going to go easy, might have gone hard?
It just takes a long time. We had to position the car, so you got to tie the car down, then position it onto the stands, and then tie the stands down, and then tie the car down. Yeah, it's just a lot of work. It's just it's quite a warm day, but we're getting there. We've got it all strapped on, so we've got spares, got a couple of engines, we've got heaps of wheels, we've got all our race lifts and stuff in there, and all our spares in there, and the container's full too. So we've yeah, big job today. We've only just finished, so yeah, it's good.
The effort for all three of you boys this morning, I guess?
Well, two of us, me and Warren, of course. Grovesy came and gives hand, Ziggy, Cedo and Bo, all our crew for the weekend. But no Jamie. Jamie hasn't showed up, so we sort of expected that. So we've got all Jamie's stuff already organised anyway. You know, we packed it all for him nicely. We packed his tyres for him. We packed his stuff for him. You know, I just hope that Gemma's all got him organised at the other end and packed his chocks or something, because he's hopeless. He's not here. He's a no-show. So it is what it is, and just hope he turns up.
Here, big thanks to your other brother Jamie.
Yeah, he put in a big effort this morning. Still yet to be seen. Thanks to Kenny. Good night for Kenny's Bucks party, and yeah, Jamie hasn't risen yet, so I don't know, we might be looking for a driver at Warrnambool for his car, I suppose. Could be dead.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, right.
I'm a little bit slow about that. It is Sunday. It's my day off. Don't be busted my nuts just because I'm not even hungover, I'm sick. What's going on?
We'll get it.
Hey?
We'll get it. You've been sitting out the corner waiting for everything.
Yeah, I just said Ben. Yeah.
That's what it said. Said the mayor responded, you just went home and you went,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
good time to go.
Yeah, perfect.
Is it the case that you keep thinking of more and more stuff to take with you, Jamie? Like fishing? The more fishing gear you got, the better you're going to be?
Yeah, like, this is not just my toolbox, it's got everything I have in it. So it's got all of my spanners, but one drawer is just full of shocks and springs that I use every week, you know, like gear sets and breaker bars and all that kind of stuff. So everything I use is in that box. So I either put in tubs and put on the truck, or just roll the whole lot out and put the whole lot on. We can go and measure up the truck, and if there's enough room to put the whole lot on, I might just wheel it out and fork it on with forklifts available. Looks like it's tubs. Get under tubs.
How many gear sets would you take over, Jamie?
Probably take 3. I think ideally I'd take them all, but I've been there before, so I've got an idea of where I sort of need to be with gear. Plus, I was lucky enough the other day, Brad Smith told me what he ran over there like a month or 6 weeks ago when he raced, so that helps out a bit. You don't have to take such a wide variety of gears.
Will that change a little bit? He has a 525 and you've got the bigger engine in with the LS1?
Yeah, a little bit. If probably, to be honest, we'll probably just rev it up a little bit more. So if he's, for example, he's on a 596, we'd just go to like a 608 or a 613, somewhere around there. So not too much of a difference, but yeah, we should be pretty close, I think.
that, Jamie? What you got there?
Go flags. Everyone knows where we come from. Hang that. If they do a wheel packing or engine starts or parade or anything like that, we'll have that on. If not, we'll hang it from the container somewhere so everyone sees it. Thanks, Jason Crowe, for that.
Does that mean you're going to be on fire over there, Jamie?
Hopefully. For me. Done. Time for a swim.
Going to move that far. If it moves that far and slips off the edge, it can just topple over, but he'll be up.
Long way on the truck. Everything's secured. Pretty happy with it?
Yeah, it's alright. It should be right. We'll be safe. We've done it before, so we've got a lot of straps on there. Straps to the key, so make sure they're all locked down, and just pray with the time we get there on the Thursday night that it'll all still be there.
What's some of the good, positive things and the negative things about packing that container and truck for tonight?
The good things, I suppose, is the excitement of you getting to go racing. It's something different, you know, travelling over east. It's been a while since we've done it, so yeah, that's probably the best bit of it. The bad side is just the time that it takes. You know, you got to empty 3 trailers and the workshop of all your parts and tools and put it in crates and boxes and all that sort of stuff, but that's okay. We've made it pretty, you know, as simple as we can. Some of the things can stay on the truck that we're not going to use, and other things, you know, we've put in a big pod that can get forked off. So yeah, we've tried to make it as easy as we can.
Did it take longer than you thought?
No, not really. Not really. We had most of it organised, and then it probably putting the cars on was, you know, not too bad, and then probably took us a couple of hours to pack the rest and strap it. So I'm sure it'll be fun the following morning after an Aussie title, you know, when everyone's bummed about having to go home. So but yeah, there'll be plenty more of us there then, so we can all chip in and get it done.
You get over first, so what's the plan for you when you get over?
When I get there, unload all 3 cars, get them scrutineered, and then I've got to put some shocks on mine and get it ready for practice. So I've probably got an hour's work on the car. Do a few laps practice, and then by the time I'm finished practice, everyone else should get there, so they can start setting all their gear up. I'll just get their cars out and they can set all their gear up when they get there.
All right, we'll see you in Warrnambool.
Good stuff. See you there.
Jamie, big job for everybody, and I'm sure there's people you'd like to thank.
Yeah, for sure. All our sponsors, obviously, for making this happen. Paul Rumbold from Rumbold Ford for his help with yourself and the video and stuff, that, you know, bring all the information to you guys. Special thanks to Warren and Spin and Groover for loading the trailer up today. They've done a good job. Everything's packed, and Bo, I think, was here helping them. So yeah, I appreciate their help, and yeah, we're pretty much ready. I think the truck's going to head off in the morning and make its way, and hopefully be there by Wednesday in time for Wednesday night. I think it should be there, and yeah, we'll head out on the plane on Thursday, and we'll catch us at the airport at some point.